How are you doing? I'm doing okay. We're gonna be doing Dragon Quest XI. We're hunting orgs.
Now then, laddie.
Easy peasy.
Do not enter without a good reason. Need 20 points. 25 points of it. £18.
Giving. We win again.
There's life for the old dog yet.
$13. Okay. What are you doing here, humans? If you're thinking of feathering your nest with like a treasure, you got nothing coming off. I should take care of the other enemies. Son of a bitch. Sinning for this one. But actually, it's good to have somebody that can do all defenses. Swap her in. Yes, we finally got our hands on the silver orb. Whoever would have thought we'd find it all the way up here. But don't rest on your laurels just yet, Yo-san. We can't stop searching until we found all 6. Ah, no treasure behind this. And then my mini medals. No bed though. Hey. Coffee. Ooh, Falcon Blade. Still no Thunderball. Oh, I get you already. Yes, I did. I explored this whole building. What am I talking about? Yes, do not stare at Kama-sa. I believe the words that you're searching for are Bonjour, Madame Labouche. Allowing such an inelegant young man to wander around the Academy willy-nilly. The girls who attend this honorable school will one day be the shining stars of Adrian House society, yet should not be mixing. They should not be mixing with riffraff. As head of the department, it is my duty to ensure that all who come here leave with the required standard of elegance and politeness, and that includes you. Okay. I'm Zeri, the leader of the roughest, tougher girl gang in the academia. We live by a single rule: don't do bad things to good people, but stuff the rest of them. Problem is, I've gone and broken it. Have you met Madame Wallop, my form teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and threw it down her, you know. She might seem to have all the sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously scary. She finds out what I'm done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I could get a replacement, I might be able to get out of this without too much trouble, but it turns out you can only make them with fun-sized forge. I might as well face it, I'm stuck. Well, on your simultaneously bringing adventure, right? You haven't happened to pick up a fun-sized forge on your travels, have you? If you had, it would be amazing if you could help me out. What? Well, will you make any whip for Madame Wallop? Top-notch whip. Thanks, man. Let's go in there. I found something amazing too. Here you go. Madame Wallop's a classy lady, so a bog standard one won't cut the mustard. Sorry to be a pain, but I'm going to need a +1 version or better if I'm going to make it out there of this alive. Oh, and don't even think of equipping it yourself. She finds out a boy's had his scrubby mitts all over her special whip, there'll be hell to pay. My life is in your hands, adventurer. Forge me a whip for a queen and let me make amends. Ah, you must be the voyager Monsieur Medallier told me of. I am Adan Bonheur, Vice Principal of the Law Academy. Perhaps you might be able to help me with an unique a private investigation. I was hiding these bookshelves in the bibliotheca the other day when I made a strange discovery. Amidst the old and dusty textbooks, I found a diary. Thought it was probably left behind by an ex-studiante, a girl who had once studied here. So I had Petite peep inside, but what I found there was Curiax and Cor Curiax. Very strange indeed. Tell me, Voyager, will you help me get to the bottom of this little mystery? Missy, Senor Voyager, thank you very much. Bonalores, let me just tell you what was written in this journal. Here I will bury my memories, where is the shadow of the birch tree that dream beneath stretches in the evening night. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. It may be merely my imagination, but I can help up thinking that this message is meant for me. When we were girls, my best friend and I would often sit on the swings, both see old birch branches, and speak of what our lives would be like when we were grandest personas. If this message is from her, then I must know what it means. What is buried out in the garden? I will go and search for myself, but alas, the day I am being busy with work, and at night I cannot see where I am digging. If you were searching the garden in my stead, I would be trace obliged, very grateful indeed at the end. Allow me to read the message it read to you. Uno Flores. Okay. She could sell my perfectionist pearls, that'd be cool. Oh, one more quest. Oh, hello there. My name's Priscilla, and I have a problem, a secret English that I cannot tell any of my classmates. You look like the type slip sort of fellow. If I share my deepest, darkest secrets with you, will you promise not to tell anyone? Thank you so much. Now, have you heard of Le Mini Monday? It's our school newsletter. Well, I heard that Madame Cherry was starting a new column offering advice to the lovelorn, so I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says that he'll never be mine? My heart would break clean in two. That's why I need someone to read it for me, but I can't ask any of my classmates. They never know the unfathomable depths of my desire, which is where you come in. Could you go and read the mouth issue of Le Mini Monde for me and see what Madame Cherry says I should do? You'll find it pinned up on the notice board in the gallery overlooking Monsieur Medalia's study. If you can't see it, just ask Bastini, the editor. She's a hammerhead, so you should be able to spot her easily enough. She'll be able to tell you where to find it. I'm Vashstein, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Lemony Monday. Not that you would know from this big blank, blank, blank space on the notice board. I just finished tacking up this month's new issue when it got caught by the breeze and blew out the window. And to top it all off, it was an all-new format. It even had the long-awaited Cherry Cherry column, advice for the lovelorn from Madame Cherry herself. You're open to get some advice yourself? I'm sorry, but it would take me far too long to reprint it. I decided to write this issue off and start work on the next one instead. If you're absolutely desperate to read Madame Cherry's column, you'll just have to hunt down the one and only copy. It blew away in the direction of the eerie. I'll wager that some kindly monster has found it and stuck it up on a signpost somewhere. Why do I think that? Because it's a masterpiece, of course. Even the monster would recognize its genius. And what? To share it with the whole world. Okay. Can't go to those trees. Got it. Ah. nice. Ah, Voyager, did you find anything in the garden? You'll sometimes have a memory box. You found the box. What is inside, I wonder? Let me have a little look. Opens the memory box and finds a red ribbon and a letter inside. Jim folds the letter and begins to read. By the time you read this, I'll be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Heliodor has asked for my hand in marriage, and I cannot refuse him. I am to be queen, so I cannot think only of my own happiness anymore. My kingdom and my people must come first. I am afraid that I will no longer be myself. But even though I may change, I will always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together in my heart. I will never forget you. So I beg you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was, and know that you will always be my millionaire, ami, mon, ame seor, my best friend, my soulmate. I give you my ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. You always said how much you liked it. Now it's yours. Ah, so it is true. It is a letter from her, my dearest friend, the Queen of Heliodor. She was the prettiest girl in the school. Love, Belleville de l'Académie, with long, beautiful black hairs that always tied with that bright red ribbon. One day, on the day of our graduation, I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I felt so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument. That was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, but was still ill soon after the child was born and passed away. I've always regretted what happened that night. We should have not have fought. She was happy, and I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since Joseph de Reve, they dreamlike days we spent together, but I have thought about Ma Belle Ami every day since we said revoir. Merci, Voyager. I thank you for bringing us together once more. Royal, take your ribbon as your reward. And my friend was a genuine feel, she wore it in her beautiful hair. But I am an old woman now. I must follow her lead and let go of childish things. Let your companion wear it instead. She is dressed ballet too, with long black hair, just like that of my friend. I'm sure it will suit her just as much as it did my Bella Ami. When she was a genuine Philo, my friend would often wear that bow in her hair, but I'm not yet. Jesus. Please +1. Thank you. Hello again, adventurer. How's the foraging come along? Have you managed to make the Queen's Whip that'll meet Madame Warlock's ridiculously high standards yet? That's not hands over Queen's Whip. Wow, that's a whip. There's no way Madame Warlock can complain about this little beauty. It sure is sure to get me off the hook. In fact, even if she finds out what I did, she might reward me for throwing away her radiola when she sees this absolute corker. Thank you, adventurer. I owe you one. Here, you should have these. Nice! Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.